I will never understand why some people recognize the anniversary of certain celebrity deaths. First of all, why not recognize the death of every celebrity who has passed? What's up with this specific choosing of who to remember as if some celebrities were royally significant while others could be best friends with rats in a dumpster? It gives this impression of, oh, this celebrity did not appeal to my entertainment desires and preferences, so I'll just pass their death by as if they really had no reason to exist in my eyes. If you're not maintaining my attention to the TV or movie screen, just stay dead and never be remembered again. Ha 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 ha! The unfairness of it all only makes me despise the dead celebrities who are rewarded because it's not like they were uber close to making every earthling vomit gold for the rest of their lives. Like the celebrities who aren't remembered after their passing, they lived with the simple intention of making a career out of their passion and successfully did such a thing until they could not do it anymore. I was skimming through this article that recognized the death anniversary of hip-hop musician the Notorious B.I.G. Now, I will not deny that I am a fan of some of his work. The track Big Papa comes to mind for the bangin', cool, awesome dopeness way that B.I.G. raps on eating Welch's grape jelly and eggs with a chick in a hot tub at 3 in the morning. To this day, I aspire to live out this fantasy, and should the girlfriend approve, maybe I can. Back to the point. When I looked through this B.I.G. reflection article, I thought of two complaints. Complaint number one, wow, this article would be a great read in 1997 when B.I.G.'s death was actually fresh and relevant. What more can be said about the guy 15 years later that hasn't already been said 15 years ago? Let the music speak for itself and move on. And complaint number two, if we are discussing a death that happened 15 years ago, then the person victim to this death must have been some kind of saint to American culture. With all due respect, B.I.G. was not really a saint. He was a guy coming from Brooklyn, New York, who had the ability to express his lifestyle through music. What were some factors to his lifestyle? Gang violence, female degradation, money, drugs, and so on and so forth. B.I.G. is far from someone to think highly of 15 years later, as if his presence and language were nothing but perfection. Sure, he talked about overcoming the worst to get to the best in his inaugural track Juicy. That's an inspirational element we'd all like to hear. But let's contrast the B.I.G. in Juicy with the B.I.G. in Big Papa or Get Money. The guy may have made some memorable music, but should we confuse art with the morality of the person behind it? I don't think so. Let's think twice about the dead celebrities we choose to remember year after year. It's disappointing how someone like B.I.G. can be recognized on a yearly basis over someone like Mr. Rogers. Here's a guy who made a significant difference in the self-esteem, imagination, and education of a child, and what would some people rather remember him for? The rumors of him being a pedophile and a sniper during the Vietnam War. What kind of a screwed up culture do we live in where Mr. Rogers is called out for being a sniping pedophile while B.I.G. can only be complimented for his loose, easy flow? It's splooshy confusion. Wait a minute. No, it's this. It's splooshy confusion, people! I tell you, it's splooshy confusion! God, I need to work on my pronunciation. You're listening to After Hours with Jon Francois, right here on 90.1 FM WECS. And I will keep on saying yippity yappity yippity yappity until I can come up with the appropriate theme.